Hi guys, for watching the second part of this video wherein I showed you how to make the base including the body part of this market bag. So now I'm going to show you how I have made the handle. After working for a few rounds of round 17 and 18, alternately, this is what it's going to look like. And you may want to add more, but since the base is just this small, you cannot really make it longer because it might not fit into the pouch. If you want to adjust the size of this base, you can grow the base bigger if you want a bigger market bag. So for now, maybe in my next video I'm gonna show you how to adjust the pattern for this one, but right now we're gonna finish off the handle for this. And to start with the handle, the last round would be chain 4, 1 single crochet into the middle of this, 3 single crochets and into the chain space. So this should be the last pattern for the round. And then after that we're going to chain 1. I've already chained 1 single crochet in the same stitch, and then we're gonna form half of the cross, 1 single crochet into the chain space. Now we're gonna work 9 chain 7. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then into this next chain space we're gonna work 3 single crochets, 1 on top of the next, and then 1 single crochet into the chain space. And we're gonna do it until we have about 9 chain 7 spaces and then 3 single crochets in between. Once you've reached the 9th chain 7 here, 9, so we have 9 from here, and then we're gonna end the row. We're gonna work 1 single crochet on top of the single crochet here. So we're not going to continue forming the cross, but we're going to work the handles by going back and forth to make the row. Now to start the next row, we're going to chain 4, and then we're going to turn. And then once you've turned, we're going to work 1 single crochet into the chain 7 space, chain 4 again, 4, and then we're going to complete the cross right here. Chain 4, and then into the chain 7 space. So we're gonna keep doing that until we get to the end of the 9th chain 7 spaces. To end a row, you're going to, instead of working chain 4, you're going to do a treble into the second single crochet, or actually the first one from here, but when you turn it, it's gonna be on the second. So 1 2, this is the last single crochet, so you're gonna work a treble in there. After that, chain 1 and turn. So once you turned, you're going to work a single crochet on top of the single crochet, then 1 single crochet into the next chain space. Now we're going to repeat what we have done, chaining 7 again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then into, we're skipping the cross right here and into the chain space, work 1 single crochet in each of the next 3. So 1 single crochet on top of the single crochet, 1 single crochet into the chain 7 space. So we're basically forming like a peak here, like a peak. So we're working with 2 handles only. So just keep on doing that until you get to the end of the row. So in here I'm on my last chain 7. Here is my last chain 7, and on top of this last single crochet here, I'm gonna work my last single crochet. So after this, I'm going back and I'm gonna work chain 4. So into the next row, 1 2 3 4, I'm going to turn, and then into the chain 7 space, I'm gonna work 1 single crochet, chain 4 again, and then I'm gonna form a cross right here. So as you can see, our handle is forming, and it could get a bit confusing though, but since we started out with a handle of 9 chain 7 spaces, if we keep doing that, if we keep turning each row every time until we have a few left, it's going to form a peak. So this one. So if you keep turning and turning, it's gonna form like a triangle. Keep on turning every row until you have only 1 chain 7. Now once you get to the end of the row, you will know it's the end of the row when you only see like 2 single crochets in there. So since you want the stitch to be on this side, we're going to work a treble, and into the second single crochet we're going to work a treble, and then we're going to chain 1, we're going to turn, and then we're going to work our single crochet on top of the single crochet, 1 more single crochet into the chain space, and then chain 7 this time. 4 5 6 7. And then 1 single crochet into each of the next 3. So always remember, in between 7 chains we have the 3 single crochets in there, and we're going to end the row when we get to this side, and you will know it because you only have 2 single crochets here, so meaning you'll end the row right here. So once you get to the end of the row, you'll know it's the end of the row when you see this 2 here, and then you're gonna work 1 more single crochet, and then 1 more on top of the last single crochet in this row. So this is how it's forming now, and then after that you're just going to chain 4 again and work a single crochet into the chain space, chain 4, and then on top of the middle of this 3 single crochets, or the second single crochet right there. So if you keep on doing that, if you keep on turning, you're going to be creating a handle, and I'll show you what it's going to look like after turning it until you have like a few rows left. Alright, so this is what it looks like now. I already have 3 chain 7 spaces left, and I'm still gonna continue working chain 4 into the next, turn, 1 single crochet into the next, and then I will keep doing that until I only have 1 chain 7 left. So now I have 1 chain 7, and then I'm gonna work my 1 single crochet into the next chain space, 1 single crochet in here, and then after I only have 1, I will work 1 more row of chain 4, turn, and then 1 single crochet in here, and then this will be my last here. So I'm gonna work into the second single crochet. I'm gonna work my treble. So we do this in order for the stitch to be beside this single crochet right here, and then we're gonna start working the strap. We're going to chain 3, turn, 1 double crochet on top of the single crochet right here, and then 1 double crochet into the next. So this will be the strap, and we will be repeating that until we get the height we want for the strap. So 1, 2, 3, turn, and then 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet, 1 double crochet into the last double crochet, which is the chain 3 of the previous row. So we keep doing that till the strap is long enough. So in here I only did about 7 rows, but you can make it longer if you want. In my next video, I'm gonna show you the other strap that I'll be making on this side. And since we're only doing 2 handles, I'm sure it will be very easy for you to start the next one. So as you can see, this is where we started. This part of the handle here, we're going to start from this side. So I counted around, and you should have made like 9 chain 7 spaces across, so that both sides will have a starting row of 9 chain 7 spaces. I'm gonna cut this yarn off because I think this is long enough for me. So I'm gonna skip this cross right here, and I'm gonna start over here. So to start that, I am going to start right here, just before this single crochet, and then work 1 more single crochet on top, and then I'm gonna chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 chain space, work 1 single crochet in each of the next 3, and there you go. I must have 9 chain 7 and then 3 single crochets in between, and then I'm gonna keep turning every row to create this shape for the handle of the bag. So as you can see, it's decreasing. As we move on to the next row, you only have a few chain 7 spaces left until you can create this strap right here. So in the next clip, I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like after we finish until this part. So I did the other handle, and this is what it looks like once you have both 2 pieces together. And then I only did about 8 rows of 3 double crochets here, and I don't want to make it longer because as you can see, this one here is a bit wider. But like what I said in my first video, although I want it to be longer but the base is small, so in my next video or when I have time, I will upload on how to adjust the base to make it a bit bigger, and that would mean that this part here will be wider. And then the next thing I'm gonna do now is I'm going to join these 2 straps. Maybe I'm going to sew it to join the 2, just like that. Now to join them, what I usually do is try to put it this way and then put the right sides together and sew this end, so that when you do this will be the one showing and it will not, the seam will not be seen from the top. It's gonna be like this. So I'm going to sew it neatly as I can. Whip stitch here. So when you do this, it's going to be looking like this, and I'm going to sew one more time to secure the stitches. So this is what it looks like after sewing the strap, and I have already weaved in all the ends. So let's try to fold it. This is actually the wrong side, and when you flip it, this should be the right side. And then when you fold it, you're going to flip it and fold it like this. And then we're going to put this in its own pocket. And then we're just going to add the button for this. So I've probably put the button on here and create a loop right here. So this is the second foldable market bag that I made. You can watch the first one. I will add the link in the description box so you can see how I added the button for this. Anyways, thank you so much guys for watching the video, and I'm so sorry about the noise. I wish I could have a better studio in order to have a soundproof room, but believe me, I did try my best to make this video happen. Thank you to all my subscribers for always supporting, and if you're new to my channel, you can check back on the videos that I have uploaded before. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Bye.